The Camtasia Interface. Camtasia Studio is a computer program that allows you to create stylish video presentations. With Camtasia, you can build video presentations that capture actions on your computer screen or that add audio and animations to slideshows. You can weave digital images with video to create professional-looking lecture materials, and you can pull together simulations that test learners' skills. In addition, it's much easier to create dynamic material in Camtasia than in similar e-learning software programs. The Technology Resource Center has licenses for Camtasia, and you can set up an appointment to work on a Camtasia project with us. You'll have plenty of support. Let's open up Camtasia and look at the interface. The bottom portion of the screen is taken up with the timeline. This is where you will drop your media assets, your video, your digital images, and audio files that will be the raw materials for your video. The top portion of the screen is composed of the review panel to the right, where you'll watch your video, and a number of different panels. Let's examine these panels one by one before we go any further. Clip bin. This shows all the media files that you've imported into Camtasia. You will first have to import media into Camtasia, then drop the files from the clip bin onto the timeline. However, you should be very careful to organize all your media in a single location along with the Camtasia file. You don't want to open up your Camtasia project later on and discover that your image or audio file is missing. This is very similar to how you organize files for a website. This is perhaps the most crucial rule about the organization of files in Camtasia, so be aware. Next is your library. Here are stored some media files that come with Camtasia, as well as assets that you have added from your timeline to the library. These files will be used from project to project. They might be an intro screen, a theme song, basic bullets, and so on. Callouts are various elements that you may add to enliven your presentation. They range from shapes and shapes with text to keystrokes and blur boxes. You will select and edit callouts, then drop them onto the timeline. Zoom and pan allows you to zoom in on part of your screen and zoom back out. This allows you to focus attention on what's being demonstrated on the screen, or just to add some drama. Audio allows you to do some basic editing of audio that, in general, you will have recorded and imported into Camtasia. While you can record within Camtasia, the quality is generally not very good. However, you can tweak audio on the timeline, saving you the hassle of editing your audio in another program and then overwriting your audio files. Transitions give you the option to terrorize your viewers with various cheesy effects. Camtasia is like PowerPoint in that regard. However, you can employ subtle fades as well when you return to your senses. The More button will open up even more options. Visual Properties allows you to manipulate an image's color, transparency, rotation, and so on. Captions allow you to add closed captioning to your video. The others have to do with voice narration and webcam capture if you want to capture a live meeting or presentation. These are not features I employ very much. If I want to capture my own talking head, I will use an iPad, export the file to YouTube, download it as an MP4, and then drop it into Camtasia. Finally, you can add quizzes. However, I'm not thrilled with how Camtasia creates quizzes, so I'll show you a method of creating quizzes using buttons in a later video. On the ribbon, you will see Record the Screen, which allows you to record your computer screen. If you're demonstrating to your students how to do something, you will probably use this functionality. As we've established already, import media is used to upload images to Camtasia. Finally, Produce and Share will give you quite a number of publishing options, from a straight movie file to a movie within Camtasia's player to a direct upload to YouTube. We'll examine those options later.